Okay, welcome back to Linda's Pantry, and we are out here to do our morning chores. Ooh, and I hear a squirrel. That will make my dogs crazy. So little garden update here. Had to feed the chickens, and I got to finish up. There's a bag of chicken manure right there in the garden area. I need to finish putting that around the base of the plants to help fertilize and feed. They're doing really, really good. We haven't had extreme heat, but we're supposed to get really hot this week. So that's how that's going. That tomato plant's doing well, and that is a big boy. That's a beefsteak. These right here, I'm not sure. I think those are boxcar willies. If any of you, yeah, that's a boxcar willie. If any of you have had those, can you share your experience with me and the viewers? Because I have never had it. It's an heirloom. And a little tomato cluster right there. Nice. And over here, got one too. And that's a lemon boy. So, got green beans along here and onions all along there. I'll try not to move too fast. And my squash there, you can see the squash there and there, doing really well. There's another squash plant in front of that bag. And cucumbers. And dogs whining in the background. Oh, so what I ended up doing here on this rack, and I work from here. I've got my organic fertilizer. I've got bone or blood meal. I need to get some bone meal, but I planted down in these containers, and we've got greens. We've got, here's that cucumber. It will perk up. It's got one perky leaf on it. I just feel like it's a waste of money to spend money on those bonnie plants. I have not had good luck. And for those of you that do have good luck, then that's great, but I'm very disappointed every year, every time I try. So this tomato plant is doing very well too. This was one I got at Costco. So it's either an ace or an early girl, but I believe that's an ace 55. We've got an early girl tomato here, and it's setting fruit, which is nice. Got some fruit on there. It's flowering. So you got little baby tomatoes up there. I'm so excited. And eggplant, and I noticed yesterday it's also setting some fruit on there, little baby eggplants. Oh, they're so cute. And the pots here, look how much they've changed. I mean, we're getting, these are the bush beans, so we'll see how they do in that little of soil. I mean, each of the stacks holds quite a bit of soil, but I don't know if it's enough for that kind of growth or not. Tomatoes. These little tomatoes are fantastic. Little cherry tomatoes getting ripe. I've already had a couple. And here's another tomato plant doing well. I think I totaled, because I bought another one, I totaled my tomato plants. I've got 27 this year, which honestly isn't anything to like I usually have, but I'm trying to space everything so a lot of air gets through. So hopefully I don't get blight, because I seem to fight that at some point during the season. And so I want plenty of airflow between my plants. Okay, so my little rhubarb looks pretty haggard. I think what's eating the leaves are earwigs. Because when I picked, and I thinned this out, I picked all the stalk, and I canned up more pie filling. I had 8 quarts, so you can imagine how much rhubarb I picked off this. And trying to get the healthy stalk, I also put that chicken manure dressing around it. But I've got earwigs eating the leaves, and I don't know how to get rid of them. So if one of you know, go ahead and let me know, and help me out, because I hate looking at it with all the holes in the leaves, even though we don't eat the leaves. And this is a brandy wine, and so I'm anxious to see that. And a little flower pot, and I've got Ragnar I have to reprimand here in a minute, or put a whining collar on him. No whining. Okay, so I do have, celery's doing good. It's actually starting to grow a little, but look at it, I've got carrots, finally. It has taken forever to get anything to come up. I don't know why. So, ooh, tomatoes. Sorry about the sun. Little strawberries right there too. So there's the other view from this side. Everything's doing really, really well. And we've got pole beans along the edges of two sides of the fence. So I think we should end up with a pretty good crop. Let's go over here. And maybe I'll let him out while I'm out here. And we've got this tomato plant. It's doing awesome with the onions around it. Bush beans and pole beans back by the trellis. What's wrong, Ragnar? Put the chicken's food down. Do you want out? You can come out while I'm doing my chores. Kennel time is when they eat in the morning now. I put them in their kennels because I think they want it out. Because mama dog's in there taking care of babies. So, okay, let's get back to gardening. And this vlog is, I'll show you something that we've got going on. It's going to be changing our yard at some point. But this is my herb barrel. That's sage. It's still in bloom. And chives. And now sage is going to whine at me. No. Tomato plant. That pepper plant always looks like it's crying, but it's got a pepper on it. And rhubarb. And that one, I picked off this one too. And it's got new stock coming out, so I'm super excited about that. Radishes. I got to eat my first radish yesterday. And I planted some more. So as you can see, we've got older ones, then younger ones. And where I put seeds back in the ground. So I'm replenishing what I'm picking. And these are the Heinz variety Roma tomatoes. They don't get super big, but they produce huge, meaty, fresh fruit. Well, of course it's fresh. Okay, grapevine. And I did do the chicken manure dressing around that. Little pole beans all along there. And I put another basket up here. And that, I believe I planted Swiss chard in this. And we've got Swiss chard up here. And pole beans here. Or no, yeah, these are pole beans because I'm going to let them vine on the dog kennel. And Swiss chard. And pole beans. And I think what I'm going to do, because I really like gardening like that, it gives this, it looks better. This fence here gets a lot of morning sun, and I think I can plant, I want a longer version of those, and to put there and plant that with some radishes, because they don't need much soil. So that is that, and I'll take you out to feed the chickens, and and I've got to show you the raspberries. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll do that and get sage lined out and maybe let the mama dog out. So before we go out to see the raspberries and feed the chickens, I wanted to show you what our weekend project was. We had a sprinkler that needed to be replaced, and this has been just a nightmare mess for 13 years, and we finally just decided we need to redo the whole system. So there's going to be a whole new box with whatever the solenoids, whatever those are called. And we'll be able to actually add an additional kennel, like, the dog kennels. We're going to put another one here, and we're going to take this grass out, I believe, and maybe Rocket. He's going to put a double gate there and eventually take that other grass out front and rock it. But that way we can pull our trailer in when we get ready to go camping and pack all our gear. Oh, she scared me. What are you barking at? Oh, big guard dog mommy. So this whole project is going to change the landscape of our yard, and I'll try to explain what's going to happen out back. Hi, Mama Dog. Hi. Oh, the puppies are so cute. Yes, they are. She's a good mommy doggy. Okay, so let's show you what we're going to do, not right away, but this grass over here is all going to go away. The trees are going to stay there, but we're going to take out the grass and angle it over and bring it 5 feet closer. That will take out some sprinklers, conserve water, and we'll just have the trees on a drip. And I'm going to end up with raised beds along the edges. I'm also out here. Let's go take the chickens their goodies. I got a whole pile of goodies for them this morning. Out here, where the whole lawn will come this way about 5 feet. And so all along the raspberries there, we're going to have a big raised bed on this side, which I think will be fantastic. It'll give them added support on this side, and it just will, I think it will look much nicer to border our yard. And then, of course, we're taking the raspberries down further that way and further this way. Sorry about the sunlight. So let's go feed the girls. Hi, girls. Hi, Missy Laws. Oh my goodness. Look at those girlies. Waiting for the mama. Hi. Let's get the gate open. Hi, Milas. Oh, yeah. It's hard to hold this and the camera, but good morning, Sugar Lumps. Hi. Oh my goodness, everybody says, what do you got? Okay, I'm going to give you what I got. All kinds of goodies. Oh my goodness. Yes, they love it. So this was part of a salad that I made for myself, and I didn't get a chance to eat it. Some cucumber slices. I always pack one of these lunch things. It's my Lunchable. And I didn't get a chance to eat it, so I gave it to the girls. Okay, so they need some good stuff in here. Oh, let's get you some. And I use organic chicken food. So this is an organic layer pellet, and they get that. I also, about every 3 months, I mix a bunch of this with some diatomaceous earth, and I put it in this feeder for them to eat down, and it keeps them really healthy, keeps them from having any worms or any issues like that. No eggs yet, and I got to clean out the poo and put some more shavings in there, but I clean this out every day, so they have a nice clean spot. Not that they would care, but I care. I don't want any problems. And their water got changed yesterday, and I store a bale of shavings up here, or two, just for them to have. And as you can see from the last time, I think I had little flakes of straw in here. That disappeared. All right, so hi, Shotzi Doo. You don't need any of this. Nope. So that tree is doing good. Okay, let's go see the raspberries. Oh my gosh. So excited. Oh, there goes Ragnar. They've got to be on bird patrol out here. There's birds flying around trying to, do their mating thing, and it's driving my dogs crazy. So, all right, so here's the raspberry hedge. Look at how beautiful and thick that is. And there's a bunch of bees in here. There's fruit already set on a lot of these. I don't know if you can see, but there's just bundles and bundles of fruit. And this will produce all the way till the frost. So you almost get tired of picking it. I'm still picking volunteer lettuce for the chickens too. And this side, I bought a separate, even though the soaker hose goes along that way, the big one that winds through here, I bought a separate 25-foot one for along this edge to really let this get extra water, because this side gets water from the lawn as well as when I water. So I wanted to give it a little bit more of a chance so we can get some fruit off of these plants too. Because these are second year, they should produce us some berries. And what I'm going to do with the ones that are in the center, when we expand this, I'll move those suckers over to that side. And then let's see, oh, we got cucumbers, squash. And I planted right there a rhubarb plant, so we'll see if it takes a little bare root, so we'll see if it takes hold. And then blackberries right here, and it's got fruit on it, so little blackberry. Okay, so today's chore is going to be to get in here and get any of the weeds out that I can. And you know, and some of this looks like it's weeds, but this is garlic, and all along that fence is garlic. So I think by July, the garlic should be ready, but we'll see. July or August, one or the other. So look at all that fruit. I'm telling you, I'm so excited. We'll be picking fruit by July, that's for sure. And I fertilized these yesterday. Raspberries, and I'm 5'1", and these are at eye level with me. I mean, it's pretty cool. They're pretty tall. And they've moved this way, but we're going to expand them along this rock area and give the lawn more of a hedging anyhow. And then this is this side. Look at all that. There's clusters of berries that are coming. They look really healthy. The plants look good. Now I feed that organic fertilizer. It's very easy to just put on and then just water it in, and it waters in gradually. But trust me, your dogs are going to want to have their nose in it. It smells really good. And my dogs grabbed my container. Oh, okay. Take that in. And there you go. That is our vlog for the garden. And you'll see there's little spots of dirt in the lawn. These were spots that the dogs either dug or rabbits really worked on the lawn, because the rabbits come in at night and do their thing. But most of it was where the dogs try to thatch up the grass when they're playing frisbee or whatever. So we just filled it in with some dirt out of that hole, and the grass will fill it in. I can throw some seed on there too, but we've done this before and it fills right in. So there you go. There's a view of my garden and how it's doing. And so hopefully I get some feedback on some of my questions with the bugs. And guys, I truly hope it inspires you to get outside, to, sorry, my dog is drinking. Get outside and get in the garden and grow some of your own food. It's nothing more rewarding than to grow your own food. What do you got, Ragnar? Grow your own food. Be self-reliant, a little more self-sufficient, and let's see how the ants are doing. I still see them, but they are dissipating. Okay. Yeah. See, like right there,
yeah,
there's nothing there.
Down there.
So
we should go down there, or I can go down there.
Anyway, that's my vlog for the day. All right, guys. Can't wait to see you next time. Don't forget to check the links below. I'll have an Amazon link down below to some things that I use, and if you shop through that link, no matter what you buy, you can just click on it, search for what you're looking for, and it'll help my channel out without costing you a penny more. And I just saw you take a bite of that. I think it's time to go kennel up here in a minute. I might take these guys for a walk, and then they can rest for the day. All right. All right. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye.